2026 is shaping up to be a huge year for LEGO Star Wars, and today we're looking through all the minifigures that I am anticipating for next year. Now, before we start, remember these are all heavily rumored right now. Nothing is locked in by LEGO yet, but I think these are all likely. And I'm not talking about things that we are never going to get, like the Jedi Temple or the Geonosian Arena. And I've already ruined my own day. First up is Cobb Vanth. If you watch The Mandalorian or the Book of Boba Fett, you'll know him as the Sheriff of Freetown who wore Boba Fett's armor before Din Djarin reclaimed it. LEGO has got into a strange delayed release pattern recently, giving us sets 2 to 3 years after they're sort of relevant, and this minifigure is one of those. He is rumoured to be coming in the Cobb Vanth speeder set, releasing January 1st. Thematically, I love how this ties into the Western-style gunslinger movies of old, and will definitely be picking up this set, which is also rumoured to have Cad Bane. It's only been a couple of years since we've seen the legendary Duros bounty hunter, but every time he comes in a set, I am very excited. Cad Bane is personally one of my favourite characters from the extended universe, and I actually don't have a minifigure of him. This set is set to be in the $35 range, so a much cheaper way of getting it than 2022's Justifier. And hopefully this time we see him with a full brimmed hat. Do you think LEGO will change much of the design of the character as it's based on the first live action appearance of Bane? Let me know in the comments below. Next, the Mandalorian Super Commandos. These were Darth Maul's loyal Mandalorian followers in the Clone Wars, instantly recognizable with their red and black helmets inspired by Maul himself. LEGO did release one version way back in 2013's Mandalorian speeder set, but that's been retired for over 10 years now. The rumoured set that it will come in is a battle pack, also including 3 30-second clone troopers. This is a callback to Season 7 of the Clone Wars and the Siege of Mandalore, where Ahsoka went up against Maul. It's pretty confusing we didn't get this back in 2020 when it first aired, but hey, that's just what LEGO is doing at the moment. And they definitely had about 250,000 3 30-second clone troopers that didn't sell, and they needed to get rid of them somehow. The distinctive look of the Mandalorian Super Commando are going to be such a welcome change to the Star Wars LEGO lineup. And after that immaculate design of the Imperial Commando Trooper minifigure from last year, I'm very excited to see how LEGO is going to update this. One of the biggest rumours of 2026 is that the flagship UCS set is going to be the return of the Super Star Destroyer Executor. The original set released back in 2011 and wasn't just iconic for its size, it also came with an incredible lineup of minifigures. Admiral Peart, the commander of the ship, has never been re-released and should get a modern makeover. Currently one of the rarest Imperial officers in LEGO form. And maybe, just maybe, we'll get some dual molded legs. But after the track record in the new CS Death Star set, there are no guarantees. The rest of the original lineup were some of the bounty hunters from the first time we saw the Executor in The Empire Strikes Back. Hopefully, this time we get the inclusion of Zuckuss. We only got one version of this minifigure in 2019, and its price has been rising and rising ever since. Then we have Embo. This is based only on the rumors that he'll be in 2026's The Mandalorian and Grogu movie. LEGO like to throw a lot of sets behind the Mandalorian releases, and Embo is a minifigure we haven't seen since 2011. He is so ripe for a re-release. Embo is one of those Clone War favourites like Bane, and the fact we haven't got another version of him in the last 15 years is so disappointing. His hat is probably one of the most lost pieces from that era, so I'm guessing a couple people out there did an update to this minifigure. If he does make a comeback in 2026, it could go down as one of the best minifigures of the year. Finally, we have Zeb Orrelios. Making a quick cameo in the trailer for the upcoming Mando and Grogu movie, a new version of Zeb is well overdue. He first came in 2014's The Ghost and is one of the most expensive minifigures from the Rebels sub-theme. His distinctive and unique head mold will be a welcome return in 2026. LEGO missed the opportunity of releasing him in a Mandalorian set after he appeared in an episode of 2023, and the new Ghost and Phantom set does feel like it is missing him. But we got Jason, so there's that. Whilst Zeb didn't appear in Ahsoka, the show that set is based off, it would be good to get as much of that original crew back together. R.I.P. Kanan, and whatever happened to Kallus? Like, is there a comic that sort of like explained what happened to him? I've got no idea. Let me know in the comments what happened to Kallus after Rebels. So there you have it, some of the most heavily rumored and most anticipated LEGO Star Wars minifigures for 2026. Which one are you most hyped to see? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, ring the bell for more Star Wars LEGO news. Thank you for watching, and may the Force be with you.